Hello and welcome to the Sandpiper Pest Control Show. I'm Jesse Krisky, and joining us today, the president of Sandpiper Pest Control, Joel Stout. Hey, Joel, how are you?
Good, Jesse. How about you?
Good. It's good to have you in the studio again today.
Good to be here.
Good. And also joining us, the general manager of Sandpiper Pest Control, Lisa Fernandez. Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Hey, Jesse. Doing good.
Good. It's good to have you here today.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
All right. Sandpiper Pest Control. Many people have heard of it. I'm sure if you're in and around town for a little while, you've heard of Sandpiper Pest Control, and their safety is number one. Your safety is number one, according to Sandpiper Pest Control. So let's start with when did Sandpiper Pest Control become Sandpiper Pest Control? When did you guys start? When did the business start?
Well, it started in around 1997, 96. And I think I mentioned this in another podcast, but my wife and I were living in Palm Beach County. I was doing pest control with another company. We knew we were going to move up here and start our own business. And so we were trying to come up with a name before we got here. And my wife is a native Floridian from West Palm, Lake Worth, and she wanted something with the Florida coast theme. So we were bantering back and forth, coming up with Pelican Pest Control and different things. And our son was at the table. He was 5 at the time. And a couple years previous, we had tagged him with the nickname Sandpiper, because he was at the beach. Lori and I were sitting there, and Zach's legs were going a mile a minute as the surf was coming up. And I said to Lori, look at his legs. They're just like the Sandpiper. So as we're kicking around names, he's at the table coloring, and he says, how about Sandpiper? So immediately that was it. And so when we moved to Sebastian in 1997, we had our name in place and ready to go. And side note, just for listeners that may wonder, Sandpiper Pest Control does not kill sandpipers.
Yes.
We get asked that a couple times a year.
That's a good point. Yeah. So 1997, so you guys have been in the business for over 25 years now.
Yes.
That's amazing. And you like to say, there's a phrase that you shared with me, the phrase that's hanging up on your company wall.
Yes.
We kill bugs, but we are really in the people business.
That's true. That's how we feel as president and owner, my wife and I, all the way on down. And the people are both our employees and our customers. Mm-hmm. And so their needs are first, and okay, we'll get rid of the bug problem. But there's a lot of listening, empathy, concerns from people. And we really like to address them well.
Yeah. And so it sounds like there's a lot more to pest control than just killing the pests.
Yes.
Yeah. When you're doing it the right way, and, no matter what industry you're in, when you're working with the public and the people should be the first thing that comes first for us. And they are at Sandpiper for sure. Our customers are, the backbone of our business. So we put them first. And a lot of that is, as Joel said, listening to our customers and taking the time to really understand what's going on. And it helps us, even in the industry, to be able to solve their problems by listening to them. So. And
Jesse, one other thing, when we hire employees, whether they're technicians or office people, when we interview them, what we look for is, are they nice?
Okay.
Are they good people skills and things? They don't have to know the difference between a rat and a cockroach. We can teach them that.
Okay.
They have to be nice because we're going to take care of people. And once we identify someone with that trait, they fit into our team very nicely.
Yeah, we show them our core values even, and say, do these align with your core values? And if they do, then that's great. That's all we really need. We can teach them the rest. So.
Great. So people skills, that's the number one thing you're looking for.
Yeah.
That's great. And so that's important for people who are looking for a pest control company to call Sandpiper, because they've got the people skills. Let's talk about safety. Safety, it's a big issue. It's a big, it's on everyone's minds, especially when they call the pest control company. You got kids, you got dogs. How do you guys put safety number one?
Well, we look at the products we're going to use. Each of them has a label. Mm-hmm. And that label is from the EPA, and it will specify exactly how we can use the product, where, how much, how often. And so we go by that. That saying is the label is the law. And so that's where it starts for us. Now, we also have our boss, basically, is the Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. They have guidelines and rules and regulations that we go by. And there's common sense, too. When we have a technician going out to a house, he's going to assess, evaluate, inspect, and not just show up with guns blazing and spraying, but common sense about where the product will be work best, what to avoid.
Yeah, a lot of what we have started to do now in the pest control industry, it's really always been around, but is IPM. So it's integrated pest management. And so what that means is that we're not just going to go out and cover the house and the general area in pest control product, but what we're doing is really taking a look at the home and the structure and trying to see if there's any conducive conditions to close up, and also setting realistic expectations that, some of these pests are not always pests to us. And so, there's some that we need, and then there's some that we need to be, safe from and keep out of our living environments. So.
And the label will often dictate, does the technician need to wear gloves, masks, long sleeves? Is there something we need to tell the homeowner before we do a treatment? And so those are all part of we don't just show up, open the door and get out and start our job. But there's a lot of safety concerns. There's the Indian River Lagoon. There's things like that we absolutely do not want to pollute.
Yeah, we want to keep the keep the Indian River clean and keep your backyards unpolluted. A lot of people have dogs, have cats. Some people have chickens, right? So are there any special steps you need to take to care for animals like chickens or goats or something like that?
Yeah, it depends on what product we're using and what the target pest is. And as Joel said, the label is the law. So as long as, we are following that label and taking all those precautions that the label will tell us to, then it's perfectly safe. We are a very pet-friendly company at Sandpiper. My dog comes to work with me every day. Joel's dog is a big part of our business. So it's definitely something that is in the forefront of our thoughts when we are taking care of our customers.
Yeah.
And again, the label will be specific about, sometimes chickens are mentioned on the label, that it's okay to use it around chickens.
Okay.
It'll mention about pets, that it's okay to use. Some of the products I like to use this analogy is, we have a couple of termiticides that are actually in the same, have the same active ingredient as a product people are using for fleas on their pets. Frontline and Advantage.
Yep.
Those two active ingredients in those products, people are handling them, putting it on their pet, but yet it also kills termites. And in a different approach, it's quite safe, and people are already using the product.
Okay. All right. We're speaking with Joel Stout, president of Sandpiper Pest Control, and Lisa Fernandez, general manager of Sandpiper Pest Control. Now, what is it that Sandpiper Pest Control does safety-wise that some other pest control companies do not do?
We do a lot of training. We talked about how the Department of Agriculture is our boss. We work with them a lot, and we get their input. We try to make sure that, we're crossing all our T's and dotting all our I's, but education is one of our core values, and we really pride ourselves in that. So we have our monthly safety meetings, but in addition to that, we have a group text that we're always, quizzing each other on and educating each other. And we also are sending our employees to different classes. We have people come in from the industry and do classes for us. So education is a really important part of keeping people safe.
And really our competition, our industry is really good. I have found that almost all pest control companies that I've dealt with are also going by the label, and they're training their people too. But we, in our minds, we go above and beyond the training. Department of Agriculture wants a new hire to be trained for 40 hours before you turn them loose. We do 80 hours.
Oh.
And we go to send our people to Pest Management University. Don't laugh. It's such a place. It's in Apopka. And it's actually an extension of the University of Florida.
Okay.
And so most of our technicians have taken the 3-day courses over there. Some of them are 1 day. And so, as Lisa said, we make sure our technicians know what they're doing before they arrive at somebody's home, so they have confidence and so they can explain what they're doing safely.
All right. So they got their pest management university degree.
Yes.
So
Yes.
before they even start out on the streets.
Yeah. I have a couple of degrees from them too.
Yeah. Congratulations, Joel. So I can assume that your products are safe for the environment, completely safe.
Yes.
Because that's the law.
Yes. And I have a little demonstration.
Please do.
for
Yes.
it. So how you can determine how dangerous a product might be beyond just pest control, but any product, there is what's called signal words. And it's going to be one of 3 on every product that you buy that's a chemical. It's either going to say caution, warning, or danger, which is skull and crossbones.
Okay.
And so, by and large, everything that we use has a caution label, which means it's the safest. We even have a couple products that have no signal word. They're that safe.
Oh.
So, Jesse, I snuck in here ahead of time into your kitchen,
Oh.
and I pulled out a product that you guys have right here in your kitchen.
Yeah. Looks like some Clorox cleaner.
Yes,
with
it
bleach.
has a signal word on it.
Does it?
Can you guess what it is?
Is it warning?
You are right.
Okay.
You are right.
Right.
So that means that this product that you guys use is safe, but it is more dangerous than the products we spray to kill ants and roaches and things like that.
Is that right? That's just a
And-
normal household cleaning product
Yeah.
right there. You're gonna find that under any kitchen sink in the county.
Yeah. And people just reach and grab it,
Mm-hmm.
no gloves, anything like that, and just do their job with it.
Yeah.
But it just illustrates the safety of our products. If you ever go to a gas pump,
Yeah.
it's got a signal word on the pump. Want to take a guess
Does
at
it?
that?
Is that? I'm gonna guess it's higher than warning, right? It's
Yes,
probably
danger.
Danger. Okay.
Yeah, your skull and crossbones. And so you grab the pump, you fill up your tank. Maybe you wash your hands, maybe you don't. But people don't think twice about it.
Yeah.
And
You're
so, again, we are not minimizing what we're doing as far as putting chemicals in someone's home, but we're doing it with safe products and minimal risk to people, pets.
Very good. And it's an important demonstration. It's safer than the Clorox sprayer that you have in your home.
If you want a little test too to make you raise your eyebrows, when you go home, check the warning signal word on your toothpaste.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be surprised.
All right. Now I'm curious. Now I want to go
You
into
got
our
homework.
bathroom here. Yeah. Yeah. Check the toothpaste warning. All right. So Joel, Lisa, licensing. Let's talk about licensing. How does licensing affect your business? Is it required in pest control?
It is, yes. And I am the license holder.
Okay.
And I'm also the certificate holder. It's 2 different things. A license anyone can get with money and things, but you have to have a certificate holder. That's someone that has passed these exams by the Department of Agriculture, Consumer Services. And there are 4 categories to get tested in, which I have passed all of them. And so I'm the one that DAX, Department of Agriculture, will come and ask questions to and want to know if something goes wrong. I'm on the hook for it.
Okay.
So everyone that works for us is an ID card holder. So we have to apply to DAX that they're going to be working for us, what they're going to do. And then they have to carry their ID card with them with a picture and signed every job that they have.
And that includes even the office staff. We're required to have that ID. If we're going out to doing, sales or working in a booth in an event, we have to have that on us as well. So,
Okay. Can clients, customers, regular people, can we ask to see that card?
yes, absolutely.
Should we ask to see that card from anybody we hire in pest control?
We would recommend it.
Yeah,
Good idea. Yeah.
And
The only-
Sandpiper's got them.
The only people that can legitimately ask us to see our ID card
Mhm.
are police officers, law enforcement, DAX officials, and customers.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about, we're kind of on that subject. Let's talk about regulation. Who regulates the pest control industry?
Well, the EPA
Okay.
is top of the food chain there. And then interestingly, that's a federal thing.
Yeah.
But interestingly, the states, each state in the union, they supersede the federal laws. So
Really?
Florida has created its laws and regulations.
Yep.
That we have to follow those. And if they conflict with the federal laws, we have to defer to Florida. And they're the ones, DAX, that regulates us, will inspect us. Well, about every 2 or 3 years, they send an inspector to check us out. We've passed every time.
They can also pull our employees over and inspect their vehicles, and they do quite often.
Really?
Yeah, we have a really good relationship with them.
Do you find that Florida's laws are a little more strict, or are they right on board with EPA normally?
Florida's laws, my opinion, is they are stricter.
Yeah.
And they're stricter than most states in the union, except maybe California.
Okay.
And again, the strictness, the rules, the regulations are there to protect the consumers.
Yes.
Remember, it's the Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. So we provide a service for consumers in Florida, and your tax dollars at work, that department is making sure that the pest control industry is done safely and done right.
They're also keeping our employees safe as well. So that's why we're so happy to work hand in hand with them, because as we said, we're in the people business. So that means that we want to keep our customers and our employees safe.
That's right. All right. Safety, job number one at Sandpiper
We
Pest
consider
Control.
the DAX and those inspectors as teammates of ours. They're not adversaries, and they work good with us. They're not looking to shut people down or fine them or things. They just, if there's something out of place, hey, fix it. So we have a great relationship with DAX.
Great. That's terrific to hear. It's great peace of mind for a consumer to know that when they call Sandpiper Pest Control, you guys have gone through all this training and you've passed all the regulations and the safety checks and everything. Everything is completely safe and completely compatible with the environment. It's not bad for the environment whatsoever.
And extends out to our vehicles too.
Yeah.
We make sure they're running well. Tires are good, brakes are good. We just had one last week we had to take in for new brakes. And so the safety extends to all areas.
Okay.
Including their driving.
Yes.
So, all right, so let's talk about safety and the safety procedures. What safety procedures does Sandpiper Pest Control have in place?
We have a lot.
Yeah.
As the industry changes and the education changes, it's always kind of evolving. But currently, as I said, we have our monthly safety meetings, and those rotate on topic. I actually have some of our safety meeting training manuals here. And this is provided to us from the Certified Pest Control Operators Association of Florida, which Joel is a member of. And what's great about this is, they did all the thinking for us, right? So we rotate topics. But a lot of what we do too is really just reading the label. We're taking the time to review the labels together as a team to make sure we understand them correctly, that we're servicing our customers correctly. And then we're also, doing those continued education that we talked about. We are working with all of the requirements that OSHA has for us as well. So we have employees that are up in attics and in the heat a lot. And so we have protocols to keep them safe and make sure that they get up and down from the attics and the roof safely. Joel's smiling because he participates in that with us.
I still do inspections again at attics once in a while.
Do you really?
So our general manager, Lisa, has implemented from OSHA that if we're going up into an attic, we have to text the office on the group thread, going up in an attic or on the roof. And then when we come back down, we text them again to make sure that everybody stays alive.
Yes.
Oh, man. I've got a lot of respect for anybody who gets into an attic here in Florida.
Yeah.
To look to find pests and critters. My goodness. Well, God bless you, Joel.
Well, Jesse, the truth is, I'm an outdoor person.
Yeah.
And I have an office, and I do visit it. But after a max of about 2 hours in the office, I get the jitters, and I got to get out. So give me an inspection. I got to go do something outside.
The phrase antsy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So the safety protocol that goes for not only the indoor pest control services, it also goes for the outdoor pest control services, because you've got cats and dogs, mostly dogs, running around outside on the lawns. You guys do lawn care, pest control with the lawn care. And also, like you said, checking your vehicle fleets. Those have got to be safe too.
Yes. Yeah. So when we do our monthly safety meetings, we also do our vehicle inspections. So that's where checking the safety on those and doing any maintenance that's needed on them. And then making sure that all the products are being kept safe in the vehicle and everybody has what they need.
So tomorrow morning is our monthly safety meeting and truck inspection. So everybody knows to be at the office at 9, I think it is, and have given them a reminder. Truck inspection tomorrow. And so we have Andrew that works for us. He used to be a mechanic. So he's really good in his job, and he does the inspections. And it's not to zing people and stuff. It's just, again, if there's something out of place, hey, let's correct it.
That's great. That's great. It's great to know that every month you guys are checking your fleets. You're going through the new information, any kind of new, news articles. I'm sure you've gone over it. Any laws, any new environmental regulations. You guys are on top of it. And not only the president and the general manager, but the entire company has to go through these safety meetings every month.
And you're right, Jesse, there are changes on the labels of the products from time to time. So we spend a little bit of money. It's not much, but we have an app on our phones. Everybody has it. And it's labels SDS, I think. And so every pesticide label that's out there is on this app. Now, of course, we don't use all of them, but they will automatically download, upload when there's a change made on a label like Termidor or something like that. And boom, it'll be right there. So, and we get notifications so that we're aware of these changes and updates.
That's awesome. And it's instantaneous.
Yes.
Right there on your phone for every technician, every pest control guy to see. That's with Sandpiper Pest Control. All right, very good. Well, it's safe, it's environmentally friendly, and you guys are effective. You guys take care of the problem. One call, that's all it needs. Sandpiper Pest Control. We got about a minute and a half. Joel, Lisa, is there anything that we need to discuss that maybe we haven't discussed yet?
Well, I would mention, I mean, hearing it from us is one thing, that, hey, we're safe and we do this and we do that. But if you check our Google rating, we have a 5.0. But it's not like we have 1 or 2 people and my mom didn't put it on. We have over 950 reviews.
Yeah.
Wow.
And still with a 5.0. And you can read those, and people appreciate our service, what we do, what we explain. And it's all across the board. All of our technicians are getting commendations and 5 stars from people.
Yeah, we have a really good relationship with our customers. They'll even take the time to call the office and tell them how much they appreciated the technicians. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, call the office. If you're in need of any pest control, call the office. What is the number?
772-589-0204.
Very good. All right. And the website, sandpiperpestcontrol.com. And you guys' office, not that anybody needs to know, but it is in Sebastian. So you guys are local.
We are local.
You're right here at sandpiperpestcontrol.com. They are safe, environmentally friendly, and I wouldn't recommend anybody else. So very good. Lisa Fernandez, General Manager. Joel Stout, President, Sandpiper Pest Control. We'll be calling you when we need any pest control. And you guys do preventative care, too. So call them right now. and prevent any problems that you might arise.
We say for your pests with more than 2 legs, Sandpiper Pest Control.
There you go. I love it. All right. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
All right. And thanks for watching and listening here on the EGM Network. Until next time, I'm Jesse Krisky. Take care.